I met an old friend of mine from high school, and I thought he was a guy that knew a lot and stuff in high school, and was hip to what's going on, you might say. And I asked him a couple of things, like did he believe that he was talking about the Kennedy thing, and he said he believed that Oswald was a lone gunman. And then he didn't want to hear about conspiracy theories or anything like that. And it was really strange because he used to like smoke marijuana in high school, and I thought he was like a really open-minded or person that was really like to examine and find the truth. And it's just amazing, And on the East Coast, I find a lot of that. People do not care anything about the truth. All they want to do is run around in their cars real fast. The traffic is a lot worse in California, and the people drive crazy on the East Coast, man. And they'll do anything. You tell them to shut their mouths and smile, they'll shut their mouths and smile. I mean, they just conform, doing anything to supposedly get ahead in this world, I guess is what they're trying to do. So, if you know the truth about the Kennedy assassination, if you've done, in other words, if you've done your investigation, about 9/11, the Kennedy assassination, and so many things, then you will know that we're not being taught the truth, So you have a little advantage over a lot of people if you just know that much, and you keep searching. Because what I found is just unbelievable. So keep searching for the truth, Jesus said there's nothing covered that shall not be revealed. So those that are really interested in the truth, you got a great advantage over a majority of mankind that don't give a crap about anything. And that will bend over backwards and do anything that they're told to do by the powers that be. And you might think, oh, that's good. That's a really obedient people, That's a really good people, when they're that obedient. But no, it's all selfishness. And the government or whoever is ruling this world thinks that that's a good thing. That they've got people that trained, so that they won't question anything. But you got a bunch of zombies, trained zombies. This is what the devil wants. He wants you to be a zombie, do whatever you're told. But Christians that's why Jesus says that don't let the dead bury the dead. They're spiritually dead. Christians aren't dead, You can look into someone's eyes sometimes and see if they're alive or dead when you talk to them, You mention something. And if they just smile and say, and nothing's there. They're not there. You wave your hand in front of their eyes. There's no one home. Those are the dead people. Some of them are just afraid and selfish, so they fear the government, so they just do whatever they're told. They fear the powers that be. They do whatever they're told, but they will not think. They live in fear of keeping their life. That's all they care about is this present life. That's all they think they have. That's what you don't want to be. You want to be a thinking person, an investigative person. You don't believe anything just because somebody tells you. You examine all things. This is what the Spirit of God is. To examine all things. So, yeah. So it's just amazing, And the powers that be, they have gotten so crafty. Like with Barack Obama. Remember, he had all the moves of like Martin Luther King or something. It's, oh, this is a great brother. He's a great brother because he had all the music down. All the music, all the right cadence, all the right beats at the right place. That's why the elite have also taken over the music industry, because they know they've mastered the music, and now they add all the garbage to it. But in the 60s, it was the people that had the right minds and the right music together. You see, they've made everything into a phony world. It's totally unreal. It's a big act. Barack Obama was an actor. He was an elite, but he was acting like he was a common brother, baby. Yeah, common brother. You know, all this garbage is what they do. They've learned it all. They've processed it all. They have a big scheme that nobody even knows anything anymore. They don't even know the real from truth anymore because it's all unreal. You understand? The whole thing is unreal. It doesn't even mean anything. You got to transcend the physical and the eyes, what you see with the eyes, into the spiritual. You know. But, I mean, you can't learn that from anyone else. You have to look deep down into yourself to see if you have any sense of reality left and to grasp onto that. Trust yourself. Don't trust any man. I don't know how to explain it, but, yeah. Trust yourself. And don't trust this corrupt world because they have got a big scam going on. They know exactly what they're doing. For instance, with your computer, every time you do an update, they can tailor it to you. If they don't want you to see certain things, they can make sure you're not seeing those things. If they don't want your computer to work right, it won't work right. This has been known for years. I just heard this recently that's what they have. That's what those updates are about. To a great extent, it was funny because a librarian woman told me one time when I had problems with my computer. She said, first of all, don't ever accept their updates. I don't even know if you can do that anymore, not accept their updates. You know, but I mean, they have controlled you so much that they control your computer. I've had 2 computers knocked out by getting updates. And then I finally heard on the radio, just like last week or so, this whole radio program from 2005 or something, where they were telling about don't get updates because if they don't want, if they can mess up your computer that way on purpose, you see. So it's all government control, man. They don't want you to they don't want any sudden outbursts, you know. They don't want any public outbursts. They keep everybody afraid, so everybody knows, well, no, we're not those terrorists now. We're behaving ourselves. See, they got you all scared. You got to behave yourself. Pretend you're normal. Pretend you're just another robot. Because if you show any human emotion, or if there's any outburst of any kind, whoa, you could be a terrorist, you know. So, that's the agenda, is the fear-mongering, you know. And, Jesus Christ, they've got you like goddamn robots, I swear to God. I was using the internet, I tried to use the internet at an Arby's restaurant the other day, and the police came by and says, what are you doing here? They said that we got a call from the owner here that you're sitting in your car here. I said, yeah, I'm using the internet. Well, they wanted to know everything. They wanted to know where I came from, where I'm going to, what is my telephone number, everything. Like they wanted to follow me, you know, by getting all my information. You know, so if you're not completely obedient to them, bowed down, worshiping the devil, they want to follow you. They want to know your every move, your every step you take.